What can you do when a mic stand wears out? This quick fix might get you through the gig, and it works on lots of things. Coming up next. It'd be sick if you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It is a huge help, as are the Patreon supporters who make these videos possible. Link in the description to join the crew. It's the only way to get the awesome new 2021 crew sticker. So for a lot of you, this will come as second nature, but this fix routinely has surprised folks in the field over the years when I've used it, so I figured it was worth a look. If you've done any plumbing in the past, this will seem really obvious, but let's get to it. Inexpensive mic stands suffer from being made of weaker, sometimes softer metals than their more expensive counterparts. You can buy a quality weighted base stand from companies like Atlas or K&M and disassemble them every day for years in professional productions without any issues at all. As long as you thread them on properly, those threads will stay crisp and strong for as long as you own those stands. Cheaper stands, however, are quite soft, and the tolerances on the threads are usually pretty poor between the two pieces. Oxidation is really common, and overspray from the paint often gets into the threads during manufacturing and never gets cleared out before they get shipped out to the customers. All of this combines into stands that will often mash the threads flat after only a handful of careful, routine assemblies. So what can we do? You could recut the threads, possibly, but these are $25 mic stands, and for most folks that's just too much and they don't have the tools to even attempt that. But on the job, we've usually got plenty of electrical tape and other types of similar tape. I like to use the vinyl 3M tape, especially for its thickness for this particular fix. But all we want to do is take a single wrap, stretched just tight enough, and the E-tape will form around those threads and help support them. So you can put the leading edge down, and then you want to pull away until the tape starts to get slightly thinner. And you can watch for it to shape itself into the grooves as you wrap it. Go real slow, and when you complete one wrap, you want to overlap slightly, and then continue pulling without letting out any more tape to stretch the tape until it breaks onto itself. This is really simple once you get the hang of it, and you're just trying to get the tape on there as thin as possible without any bumps or obstructions to get in the way of the threads. If you were to just cut a piece of tape and just wrap it around there or go around a couple of times instead of stretching it, it's much more likely that this method just won't work when you go to assemble it in the next step. If you do feel like it's been done right, then carefully line it up and slowly thread it into the base. Do not try to thread the base onto the pole, as the weight of the base will just mash these threads together even more. You should be able to get the stand fully assembled and snugged down really tight. Give it a good shake about before using it again, and certainly never put this out again in a situation where there would be even the slightest chance that a performer could pick it up or move around with it during the show. This has saved the day on many kick drum mic stands, though, and other mic stands that you might be using for backline that are just loose or not securing properly and spinning or rattling back and forth. This even works on the occasional mic clip that isn't fitting correctly onto the top of a mic stand. And I think of this as a one-use fix. So the next time you take the stand apart, the tape will all come out, it'll be undone, and you'll have to redo this again before you assemble it in the future. If you do that enough times, though, even this method won't keep working, and eventually your stand will wear out. But this one can save the day. It's really helpful, especially in the field when you find that you are running short on stands and you've got some that are close, but just not quite making it to be good enough for performance. What do you think? Is this a good tip or a bad hacky idea? What are the best quick fixes you've pulled off out in the field on a job when it really counted? I'm looking forward to reading your comments. Hit the like button and subscribe, especially now if you want to be one of the 40 people left until we hit 20,000 subscribers. Thanks as always for watching. I'll see you in the next one.